working? It is. Hello, fellow asthmatics. My name is Kristen, and I suffer from severe asthma. I am 34 years old, and recently the asthma situation has gotten really, really, really bad for me. This is probably the worst it's ever been. Now, I am currently traveling across Europe, so I realize that there is the possibility that different allergens, just different environment, different elevations, just like stuff like that could be a part of why this has gotten so bad, but it's still bad. So, what I wanted to do in this video was now I have gone to the doctor and I've gotten care in a couple different places as I've needed it, but along the journey, I have also kind of discovered a couple different things that have helped. And I really just wanted to make a video and just kind of share my experience and share these products with you. So, one of the first things that kind of started me realizing that maybe I should reach out a little bit and get some things to help me on my side of things. This is a peak flow meter. Now, um, when I went into the emergency room here in the UK, this was one of the first things that they had me use, was just to kind of see where my peak flow was. So now all of these products I've just gotten on Amazon. I've gotten them on Amazon UK, so I'm not positive. I'm sure you can get them anywhere, but that's where I've gotten these products. So peak flow meter, as you can see. And then the instructions that come with it, you open it up, it gives you all the instructions on how to use it, and I'm going to show you right now. But then it also has a chart. And as you can see, like I just kind of started this, but this kind of allows you to chart your peak flow throughout the day. So now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to blow in this thing as hard as you can. So here, I'll do it right now. Yes. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do it 3 times, and then you're supposed to take your highest reading. So I just blew about a 425, which is great because there are some mornings that I wake up and I blow a 200. So this is a really good way to kind of like mark how well your breathing is going. And if you're thinking about going into the doctor or to see a pulmonologist, it might not be a bad idea to get ahead of the game. So this is one thing that I got that's helped me tremendously. The second thing that I got that I've never heard about, not once in my whole journey through having asthma. My mother is a horrible asthmatic, and I've seen her use inhalers millions of times in my lifetime. Never once have I seen her use a spacer. Now, a dear friend of mine that I'm traveling with is an angel. She actually called the asthmatic like hotline that we had seen in the emergency room, and the nurse that we spoke to was like, "Why did the doctor not prescribe her a spacer?" Now, one thing that I just learned was that an inhaler, when you ignite the inhaler, when you push it, the mist actually blows out from 90 miles per hour to 100 miles per hour, realistically not allowing the body to absorb the medicine fully because it's going so fast. So a lot of the mist and a lot of the medicine actually just stays in your mouth, which makes a lot of sense. So what you do with this spacer is you take your cap off, you insert it, and you kind of have to push it in. It's like a plastic surrounding. What you do is you puff the inhaler. The medicine then stays in this chamber, and then you're able to actually slowly inhale the medicine. And then what this does is it actually breaks apart those particles into smaller particles and allows the body to absorb it more efficiently. Have any of you ever heard of a spacer, use a spacer? This is still pretty new to me, so I don't fully know if I notice a difference yet, but I'm going to trust that this is helping. So this is an A2A spacer. And again, I got this on Amazon. So really inexpensive, 10 bucks. The next thing that I got that is helping me tremendously is the Ultra Breathe. Now, this is a respiratory exerciser for enhanced respiratory muscle strength, durability, and performance. So this really is more geared towards athletes who are wanting to improve their lung function for whatever sport it is that they're doing. And I'm just like, I want to improve lung function throughout this journey. Like, it's like, especially recently, like, I just like my lungs have gotten really weak because I am normally very active and have not been able to be active. So I do feel like my lung function has probably decreased tremendously. So what this is again, what you do is it has an air hole here, and you're able to adjust kind of like how much air gets in and out of the device itself. So obviously if you turn it one way and it brings it down, there's more leeway. If you tighten it, it kind of makes it, gives you a little bit more of a workout in your lung muscles. There's, you can hear, there is basically a ball inside the bottom cap that's loose. And what you do is, I'm going to show you how it works right now. So you put this in, it looks like a football mouth guard. You, I think the concept is pretty clear. Obviously, you don't want to be doing this if you're having a bad lung day, but on afternoons like this where I'm actually feeling pretty good, I will use my lung exerciser, and I feel like this is going to just kind of help me stay ahead of the game, and keep these muscles that are just as important in shape as everything else. So, one last product that I have been using a lot lately, and I do feel helps. It's not like an emergency thing. It's not whatever. If I'm just sitting around watching a movie or just relaxing watching Netflix, I mean, just whatever. This is a Himalayan sea salt. Uh, um, yeah, like vaporizer, basically. It's not a vaporizer, it doesn't vape anything. But it's just clear. There's the mouthpiece, there's the bottom. It has Himalayan sea salt on the inside, and you just breathe normally. Now, studies behind Himalayan sea salt are very vast, so you can easily just look it up online. It supposedly is supposed to kind of help like clear a lot of the gunk in your chest, like help break it up. And then there have been definitely certain times that I've noticed that this does help. Um, Again, I haven't been using it very long, so I can't be like absolutely, but there's so much research, positive research behind Himalayan sea salt inhalers. Again, you can get this on Amazon for like $10. So that's just kind of like an overview of a couple of the products that I've recently come across that I kind of feel are changing the game for me a little bit, and I just wanted to share with all of you. So let me know what you think. You can private message me, and ask me questions. Yeah, and I hope you guys all have a great day.